Welcome back, guys. Okay, so for today's video, we are going to be discussing why we're getting married young.
Yes. It's an awesome topic. I know a lot of you guys have requested this topic because I know a lot of you guys want to get married at, 16, 18, 20, 21.
Even 30.
Even 30. I know there's a couple of you guys who are in their late 50s and still trying to figure things out, which is okay. It's okay. We're here to help. What do we know? I mean, hey, but we got some years on this. We got 4 years on our belts. But let's go ahead and kick it off.
Yeah, okay, so we have 6 topics on why we want to get married young. So for the first reason that we have down is we basically feel that because we've been together for 4 years, we know each other like the back of our hands, literally. And that's just something that we felt like was a really important thing on if you want to get married young. Knowing the person you're going to be married to.
The back of the hands. You have to know the back of the hands. If you don't know the back, how are you going to know the front?
True. But yeah, we felt like that was a really big reason. Not rushing into things is important, and getting to know the person you're with is really key, especially when you're considering getting married to that person. So because we've been together for so long, because we've developed a relationship over time that we feel is unbreakable, that really played a key role into a decision on why we want to get married young.
Thanks.
Okay, so
second reason why we want to get married at a young age is because, if you guys know us, we've been doing long distance for 4 years now, and for over 4 years. And when you do long distance for 4 years, you kind of miss seeing that person all the time,
right,
every day. So now, since we're in an opportunity where you don't have to do long distance, okay, well, why wait? We've been doing this for so long. It's like, man, like every single day, trying to figure out when's the next time you're gonna see that person. Trying to figure out if you're gonna have money to get plane tickets. It just gets kind of like, you know what? Why wait? After all these years of doing long distance, 4 years is a long time. That's a full 4 years of college, a full 4 years of high school, 4 years of having to see somebody once every 3 months. It could be kind of, I don't know. You see, I don't know, after a while, you just kind of like, you know what, why even wait,
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah, we definitely discussed in the probably midway through our 4 years of being together, we discussed us getting married at a young age. And when we say young, we mean our early 20s. So that to us is what we mean by young age. Some people, young age is 17, 18. So kind of just depends on what your opinion of young age is. Yeah. But before 30, that's kind of us considering it as a young age, but especially before 25. And we are planning, within a 2-year, 3-year span. So for us, we'll still be 23, going on 24. So that's really still a young age. Okay, so the third reason is that we have had very in-depth conversations, which kind of ties into the second reason, like Eric was saying, with us being long distance for so long, we feel like we spend enough time apart. Why not spend time, together? But also, we had in-depth discussions, which is really important when you are in a relationship and when you are talking about your future. Having in-depth discussions is very, very necessary.
Just make sure that both of you guys are on the same page. It doesn't make sense if you're on page 1 and she's on page 15, oh man, I want to get this wedding dress, this wedding dress, and this wedding dress. And you're like, dresses. Then you're like, you on page 1, she's on page
25.
Right. And then, then that's going to cause problems because she's wanting to look at dresses and you want to just figure out what you eat for dinner. And it's going to become a whole bunch of problems. So, we constantly had discussions 2-3 times a year, hey, this is still what we want to do. So the time frame, you know, just keep on iterating the fact that okay, this is what we want to do, and you know,
right. And things change. Like people's decisions change. One minute, you know, you can feel one way, and the next minute you can feel another way. That's why it's important to constantly discuss that with your partner, what you want in the future. Some people don't want to get married. Some people would like to just have a lifetime partner, as they call it. So everyone's different. You know, marriage is not for everyone, but we felt like it's for us. And because of that, because we've made that decision at such an early age, you know, we are planning ahead to get married within a certain time span, within our early 20s, you know. Some people don't even think about marriage until they're, you know, in their late 20s, mid 20s, you know, but for us, I know for me especially, I've always wanted to get married to the person I was going to be with at a young age. You know, I never had a desire to wait until, you know, whether it was 30, my late 30s, early 30s, or whatever the case may be, although that works for some people.
And then plus, you know, when you do at such young age, you really learn a person when you're living with somebody, when you're with them every single day. So like, take for example, if you wait 5, 6, 7 years down the line to get married, you know, let's say you're not living together, and then when you guys decide to live with each other once you guys do get married, because that's what you're planning on doing, you know, you tend to just learn about somebody differently. So, you know, it's a kind of whole different connection that you build with a person once you're married and you guys live together, you guys are partners, you guys are, you know, splitting things down the middle, things of that nature. So, you know, it's kind of like taking that relationship to the next level.
Yeah, I agree. And another thing too is that we have discussed the fact that we want to have children in our later 20s, maybe early 30s. So as you all know, when you have children, your life completely changes. You are now responsible for another human being, and that alone adds stressors. So when we do get married, we want to have a few years to ourselves, which is another reason why we want to get married so young. That way, in our young, you know, our early 20s, we're able to spend time with each other, get to know each other, have, you know, travel with each other, know the ins and out of each other and how we live together and stuff like that before we bring in children. So that for us was something that was really big. We didn't want to get married and feel rushed to have children because our time clocks are running out. You know, me being able to bear a child, you know, the longer you wait, it does go up. The risks go up. So if we were to get married, you know, say our late 20s, you know, in our 30s is kind of when it's kind of slowing down. Your clock is, you know, ticking a little bit. So at a certain age, your eggs do start, you know, dying off if they are not being, you know, fertilized.
If you don't hurry up and cook them eggs will not be able to hatch no more.
Yes, so just to cut down on risk and things like that, you know, we want to have focus in our early 20s on our marriage, and then, you know, in our later 20s, you know, focus on bringing in children, having a family, and so on and so forth. So that was another big
plus,
reason.
you know, it's always cool to have, you know, vacations with
just your partner, because
you don't want to go to, you know, Vegas.
Tahiti or something.
You want to go to Vegas with the little one. No, Jim, you can't go to the strip club. It's not for you, you know.
The moral of this video, we just felt like we wanted to be open with our followers and let you guys know a little bit more into what we are planning in the future, a little bit more into our relationship and just the discussions that we have and some of the upcoming things that we're gonna be doing in our life and our relationship and so on. So yeah, we're planning for the future, and yeah,
and I can't wait to see what the future holds. It's an exciting time here in 2020. You know, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please rate, like, subscribe, wash your hands, wash your booty cheeks, and you know, stay safe out there during times like this. You know, we want to make sure you guys are staying safe indoors, watching our videos, hitting the thumbs up button, subscribing, commenting, and then also ring that bell because that bell needs to be ringed by you guys. And do you have anything else to say?
No.
Okay. All right. And we'll make sure to invite you guys to the wedding.